Yo, what's up guys? I just wanted to show you this little project I'm doing on this Remington 7615 pump action 223-556. I've been shooting it. I haven't been shooting it a lot, but I've been shooting it, having fun with it. And if there's any complaints, let me tell you what I like about it. What I like about it is there's no recoil at all. That's awesome. And it has that classic Remington action, the same with the rifle rounds, just like it does with the shotgun rounds, even more slicker with the rifle rounds than the shotgun rounds. So it's got the 870 classic pump action feel, which is something I love. Okay, no malfunctions whatsoever. It extracts fantastic. It needs to be sighted in. It's not dead on right now. It's got these. I'm not a huge fan of these barrel sights where the sight's like up on the barrel like that, the rear and front. I'd rather have the rear up here. But we're going to sight them in. But mainly, we're probably going to go with a red dot on this, and we're probably going to end up putting on the Spark 2. Okay, I've had this on my MPX. It's great on the MPX, but I like the Burris. It's very hard to pronounce that friggin' word. Strike Fire. Did I say it right? On there better because it's smaller. It looks more appropriate on the MPX because the MPX is very small. So you have that nice little Burris on there. I should have brought it down to show it to you. It looks like a baby EOTech. That's what it looks like. It looks shaped like an EOTech, but it's about 8 times smaller. It looks really, really nice. I sighted it on, and I love it on the MPX. I'm leaving it on there. So I took this off the MPX, and I think I'm definitely going to, since we're going to tack this up, I think we're going to put on this red dot on this 7615. This is the mount I was using. It's an okay mount. It's made by Monstrom. A friend of mine showed me this. It's okay, but I think, believe it or not, the UTG makes a very nicer looking, better fitting quick release mount than this one. This one's okay, but the UTG is real nice. So, not sure if I'm going to use it yet. We'll see. But if you guys want a quick release mount that looks really nice and that fits really good and it doesn't get loose, believe it or not, because UTG is known for, they're like this, but some of their stuff is really, really good. Okay, and this is one of the things that are really good. It's like $16, and you'll be very surprised. The UTG quick release mount, you'll be very, very surprised how nice this is. I have one on my MPX. I liked it so much. I went on Amazon. I had Amazon Prime, and there it was. It says you want it today. I got it the same day, and I said, no, I'm getting another one. This is the 5-slot length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a good length for this size red dot. Okay. So we might put that on. I'm not sure. It depends how the red dot sits on it. What we're definitely putting on is this Picatinny rail from Mesa Tactical. Mesa Tactical makes fantastic gun parts. Okay. Their shipping is pretty quick. Not super fast, but you'll get it within a week. So today's way today is it's not bad. They do have expedited shipping and all that, but this pick rail is going on there, and that's going to be for the red dot. Okay, so that's from Mesa Tactical. Just not going to do an installation video, guys, because it's really simple to put this stuff on. If I thought it was difficult, even a little difficult, I would show you step by step. This is just a project show and tell video. That's all this is. It's going to see it before and then after, and then we need to go to the range. It's been a long, long time. What else do you need for the 7615? This is called the Lucy adapter. Now I don't even know if I need this, but they said I need it. It adapts 12 gauge butt stocks to 20 gauge frames. Okay, that's what it's for. So let me tell you what's going on. This is also from Mesa Tactical. So I'm going to need this because the telescoping stock adapter from Mesa Tactical. It's all metal, it's aluminum, whatever. It's got some beef to it. Is for a 12 gauge. So I'm going to need that Lucy adapter to neck it down a little bit for the 20 gauge, because the 20 gauge receiver is a little smaller than a 12 gauge. This is a 20 gauge receiver. That's 7615. It's an 870 20 gauge receiver. Wow. So I need a Lucy adapter, and all this is from Mesa Tactical, and I need the telescoping stock adapter from Mesa Tactical. So I got to put that on. Okay. Also, what I got from Mesa, whatever, is a ghost ring. Not a ghost ring, a castle nut. What the hell am I talking about? From them, they have everything. I just got everything from them because I know everything they make is very good quality. And this is the buffer tube I got. It is a mil spec buffer tube from them, mil spec, and that's gonna go on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to transform this thing, this big ass thing, and we're going to have the M4 look. The buffer tube, the Magpul CTR. You can get these at Double Action where I work. Okay, they're like 60 some bucks. And this is a mil spec one. It's all black. Magpul. Huge fan of this Magpul part right here. One of my favorite shoulder stocks out there. I like the CTR because it has the extra clamp on there, so it keeps it from rattling. It really locks down tight. And last thing is the pistol grip. The pistol grip we're going to use to replace this is called the Myod. This is probably my favorite pistol grip that Magpul puts out anyway. Before I even go any further, I just want to thank somebody. Whoever sent me this did not put their name in a note. I looked on it, and they sent me this magnetic part dish, and it's so if you don't lose parts, like if you have little screws and stuff, and you throw them in a dish, and it's a magnet, and everything sticks in there. And I would definitely use this. This is a huge help for me. I always wanted these, just never got out there to get one. So whoever sent this, this will be used, and I thank you very, very much for that. Very nice. Alright, so here's the deal. There's the before shot. Alright, now when I come back, hopefully if everything fits and everything's here, you'll see the after shot. And of course, at the end of the video, I'm giving another through night beautiful light away to some lucky person. Alright, yo, what the frig's going on? Here's the after shot. Well, we 90% got it done. Everything was pretty simple to install. So I guess I could have did a video showing you how to put piece by piece on, but it's really, really simple. The only thing is they sent me the wrong rail for the top, because the rail that they sent me does not line up, the holes do not line up with the holes on the top of the receiver, the rail. So, and the screws are wrong, they're too small. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how you do that, but so I have to call the company back and say, you sent me the wrong rail. And they also sent me an adapter that I didn't even need, that they said I needed. So I'm gonna have to get rid of that, send them two things back, and get credit, I hope, whatever they're gonna do for me. So I really wanted to get the red dot on there to show you what it looks like, but obviously we're not going to be able to do that today. But this is really cool. Mesa Tactical, I mean, their stuff is so nice. Everything fits nice. The finishes are nice that they paint them with, and everything is so secure when you put it on. So starting here, what we did was we changed this buttstock. This big ass thing was on here like this, as you remember. How big this thing is. I mean, you go, Christ, I can friggin' row a boat with this thing. I can paddle my ass down a canal with this friggin' thing. It's just too big. Hate it. Ugly as sin. Nice limb saver on there though. But ugly as sin. Way too big. And I hate it. Hate it. Got rid of that. So we got the from Double Action. We got the CTR stock mil spec. Okay, and then from Mesa Tactical, we got a mil spec buffer tube. Beautiful buffer tube. Very nice. I love the matte finish, just the way the way it's cut out, I mean, it's just, you can tell it's really, really done well. Okay, Mesa Tactical buffer tube, Mesa Tactical castle nut, Mesa Tactical. This is all Mesa Tactical except the pistol grip and the buttstock. Got this at double action, got this at double action. The Myod grip is universal. When I first tried to put it on, the Myod grip has a little beaver tail scoop out, and with this particular add-on it won't work with that. So because of the awesome Myod grip, it's universal. You can put the back on and get rid of the beaver tail, and it fit, as you can see, perfectly. This is all like a thick, heavy-duty aluminum housing. Really, really nice. I'm very happy with it. There's the quick detach, your QD quick detachments here. I have a million of them. It's going to snap one of them in for a single point sling if I wanted to put one on there. That's all I really did to it, and as you can see, what a difference, right? What a difference. It would have looked so much better if I had the rail and the optic on there. So, I don't know. We're going to have to look into that. For now, it's just going to have to stay like that. And take it to the range now that the length of pull will be any way I want it to be. Okay? And a lot more comfortable for me to shoot. Okay? Pump action 5.56. Seriously? What I love about Mesa Tactical is they did this. See this ring here? I don't know if you can see it. There's a little additional ring here, and it has a little keyed spot on the bottom. So when you screw on the buffer tube down as far as where you want it, then you slide the ring down. It keeps the buffer tube perfectly, just like an AR, perfectly plumb where it's supposed to be, dead center. That was awesome. So I didn't have to like move it around and keep eyeballing it and measuring it to make sure it was perfectly vertical with the pistol grip. Then you just screw down the castle nut on top of that and give it a little crank, and that's it. That's pretty much it. But if you're going to do any add-ons to your shotguns, or see if Mesa has the parts first. They don't have everything for everything, but they have a lot. Especially if you have a Benelli M4, they have a lot of cool stuff for that. Try them first, because you'll be very happy. If you're real fussy like me, visually and quality-wise, Mesa definitely delivers. As far as the rail, I don't know. The 7615 is weird. They say you go by a 20 gauge shotgun receiver, and they sent me a rail for a Remington 870 receiver. It's probably for the 12 gauge. I don't know. I'm going to talk to them on the phone and say, why don't these line up? They don't line up at all. They're not weird because I have other Picatinny rails from ATI where they line up perfectly. So the pattern is a standard pattern, but I just got to find out what rail to get. The ATI rail, I don't have the screws for, so I can't even put it on. Very frustrating, very frustrating. But you guys see what, you get the picture what I wanted to do with this. Alright, so I got another through night flashlight. We're going to give it away, and I will show you this in a minute. Show you that in a minute. And that's it as far as 7615. Alright, this is the new through night TH20 headlamp. I had one of these before. These are extremely awesome if you need an extra set of hands. When you don't have an extra set of hands, there it is. Guys, out of all the through nights, out of all the flashlights, sorry, I've been showing on this channel, because I did, other companies before. The through nights seem to work the best. They really do. The other ones kind of broke down after a while and stuff like that, but this headlamp is really cool. I'll put the link under the video. It has a nice, comfortable felt band, so when you put it around your head, it won't irritate your skin. If you put it, I would put it around a baseball hat. That's the best way to do it, because I used to do electrical work, and when you're doing electrical work, or if you're a mechanic or anything like that, you would love to have this. Trust me. Instead of putting the flashlight in your mouth when you're trying to work. I had one of these before, and my buddy Dave I knew was a mechanic, so I gave it to him because I know he's going to use it. These flashlights, if I know someone specifically what they do for a living, and I know that it's something they're really going to use, I'd rather give it to someone that's going to use it than someone that just wants to win something and they don't use it and throw it in a drawer. So I do know someone else that watches this channel once in a while that is a mechanic, and he's just started out a few years ago, and I don't think he has a headlamp because I kind of know him personally, and he does watch the channel. And even if he didn't watch the channel, I just want to give it to him because I know he will get a lot of use of this. Michael Norton of South Jersey will get this headlamp from Through Night. It is a fantastical tool for an auto mechanic, that's for damn sure. It has a few settings. 520 lumens for a headlamp. That's the brightest setting. It has a few settings. You see how, wow, I mean, are you freaking, that's craziness. Craziness, and then it dims back down again. That is really nice. So Mike, I hope you'll put this, all you do is, you push it on, and then when you go through the settings, you just hold it down. And it'll get dim, okay, till it blinks, then you hold it again, and it'll get super, super bright. 520 lumens from one AA battery. That's amazing. That's awesome. You have this nice soft rubber housing that holds it. They give you an extra one because rubber does dry out once in a while and rips. So they always give you extra stuff, give you an extra body housing for it in case this one breaks. So Mike, I hope you can use this. I know you'll be able to use this. Congratulations, you deserve it. And I'll get this to you ASAP. The Through Night TH20. Very nice. One AA battery. I never seen a headlamp that go that bright before. That is insane. Awesome. I'll put the link under the video, and you guys, you want one for yourself, go check it out. I'm sure it's extremely reasonable, just like all the rest of their lights. Alright guys, you have a good one.